And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Pedro and I will be with you shortly. Good morning to all you reward token holders. Thank you for bombing the room so early. Even being the first ones to comment. You guys are ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. But audio check. This is a show audio check. We blew it yesterday, so Pedro, give me an audio check.
What up, guys? Can you guys hear me? Is everything smooth? Hola, hola. What's
All right.
Hey guys, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, and share button. Please share us to your local and particular viewing of your social media platforms. If you could share us, that would be greatly appreciated. That would help us out quite a bit, just getting our name out there and just as we helping us reach out to more people. If you guys also, I see we got about 12 people watching. Please let us know where you guys are coming from or where you guys would like to be coming from. As everybody knows, I would love to be down in San Diego with my feet up, chilling on a beach, right? Enjoying some surf and drinking maybe a Mai Tai or a nice margarita with some of the best Mexican food around in the world. So shout out, let us know where you guys are coming from or where you guys would like to be coming from. All right, guys, and we'll be with you guys in just a minute. Thank you for hitting that like, share, and sub button, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Good morning, everybody.
I see we only have 3 likes down there. If you guys don't mind, please hit them like buttons. We'd appreciate it. Or maybe I just need to refresh my thing here and I'll be able to sit there and see it. We got 5. Please hit them like buttons. I think we got 13 watching. Let's hear it for that reward token. Have you guys please hit that like button. We'd appreciate it. Hit the share button.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit more of this fun morning music. Still morning where I am. In Central Time, U.S.
We went up 2. Look at that. We went up 2 likes. Let's get it up to 10. Let's get it up to 10. We get 10. Come on. I know we got 13 people watching. If those people are watching, please hit that like button. We really appreciate it. Hit them heart buttons. Hit them 100 buttons. Hit them laughing buttons. I don't care. I just want some engagement. I want y'all to tell me more. Morning from Reward Army. What's up? Let's see how big that Reward Army can get this show going.
They're looking pretty small right now. I don't think they got it in them today.
I was like, come on, y'all. Like, we shouting y'all out, and y'all can't even hit that like button. Like, what's up with that? Like, that's just what's up. You know what? I think who is Reward Army? If I can't see 30 people
maybe
watching,
we'll find out. I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't know. They call it Reward Army, and I'm barely even watching 7 likes. Come on now. Like, right.
So we got little Operation Phoenix already showing up. Tom Oliver, thanks for joining us.
What up, Tommy?
All right, let's get started here, babies. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you're coming to us from. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Striking in the digital media world. So glad to be here hosting another episode of DYOR Live here on the DYOR Media Network, the home of all the best crypto entertainment. We might not have all the alpha, but we're going to keep you entertained during this hour or 2 or 3 that we're on. Bring you good information, bring you good shit, bring you all kinds of good stuff, and of course, cater to your needs and pander to the people that rate us. That's what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I got my co-host Pedro Garcia in the house. Pedro!
What up, my peoples? How's everyone doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Man, it is a good day, man. Again, I want to hit it again. We got 14, 15 people watching. We only got 11 likes. Where is these people saying Reward Army? Where are you guys at? Come on. Like, how is it that we barely have...
Jar Baby says half your viewers. Hey, that means you have 2x'd. You 2x'd our viewership today. That's how we look at it.
Either way, we appreciate
Matt
it.
Rhodes, good morning, Matt. Thank you for joining
Matty?
us. Appreciate it. Dar Baby, rewards to the moon. Going to the moon.
Oh, shoot. We have Dos coming. Yeah, Dos Techies is here.
Shireen, thank you very much for joining us. The Spurgis family is in town. In the house. Stag and Reward just announced a partnership. Sorry, I know you're just saying that. Well, type it out in the comments, and we'll put it on the screen.
We got Lawton.
Or send us a tweet, and I can bring the tweet up on the screen, too. Whatever.
What's up, Lawton? We got Lawton watching. I see him.
We got the Madrid,
Lawton.
Spain. We got the Kaching crowd coming here. Thank you, Kaching.
Coming in. What's up? We got Jason Spurgeon up here watching. It's good to see you guys. All right. Let's get it. Let's real quick check into Bitcoin here while we're at it. We can get moving on that here real quick. So, really quick. Boom. Now,
BTC, otherwise known at Pedro as what?
Mr. Beast, aka Taylor Swift, aka Swifties, aka Let's Go.
aka P Diddy.
Run, baby, run. Dude, that has been nuts. That whole entire thing has been absolutely crazy with Diddy, bro. Like, I'm like, what is this, dude? And you know, when Cat Williams was talking at the beginning of the year, like, y'all gonna know he ain't cool like he says he is. Yo, my goodness, that dude. You talk about bringing alpha at the beginning of the year. That man just straight blew his friend out of the water, saying, "Nah, he ain't my friend. He ain't my friend." Dude, quick question for you. I know you got a little story with Diddy. I would love to hear it.
Oh, you want me to tell the Diddy story?
Yeah, tell the Diddy story.
Oh man, I don't know. All right, I'll tell the Diddy story. We got a good crowd here today. They'll probably enjoy it. I'll try and keep it short before we get into BTC. A while ago, I was in a different business, as most of us were. We were not in crypto our whole lives. I was in the armored vehicle business. I built armored passenger vehicles for governments and celebrities and all this kind of stuff. Did it for a long time. And when I was a youngster doing it, I was based in Beverly Hills and worked out of the Beverly Hills Rolls-Royce and Bentley dealership there. And I would get calls from security companies in LA all the time. So we got rapper. It was when the East-West Coast rap thing was going on, and it was a mess. And I get this call from this guy named Kevin. He says, "Oh, I work for a music label, blah 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 blah." I said, "All right, let's meet and have coffee and stuff like that." And he's like, all right. So the meeting comes along, and he says a table for 3, and there's only 2 of us. And he said, oh, one of my buddies is going to come and join us. And so we're sitting there starting to talk about these armored Suburbans. And this guy shows up and that just refers to him as some nickname. And so I don't know who the hell he is, but I'm trying to close a sale with this guy. So I'm focusing on Kevin over here. And this guy over here I'm ignoring. I'm not ignoring him, but I'm just like, all right, cool, dude. I need to get the information. This guy had some wrong conceptions. I need to get him straight. Talk to him, close the sale. God damn it, I wanted to close that sale. And so anyway, I'm talking to Kevin about it, and the guy keeps referring to him as Sean. And I don't, okay, there's a million Seans in the world. And so anyway, the meeting comes to a conclusion. The other guy says, takes a phone call, and then all of a sudden says, hey, I got to go. And it gives him the nod to go. And all of a sudden the meeting's over. He's like, all right, well, we'll be in touch with you. And that guy goes and gets in the Suburban waiting for him. And Kevin's walking with me, and he turns around and says, oh, in the such and such meeting. All right, later, Diddy. And I'm like, Sean, Diddy. I'm like, oh my God, I just met with Sean Combs, and I didn't even know it, and I ignored him. I totally freaking ignored him. During the whole meeting, 20, 30 minutes, I'm just like, yeah, buddy, hold on a sec. I'm dealing with this guy over here trying to sell him, and he's asking, and Sean was asking stupid questions too, like really dumbass questions. And I was like, oh my God. I left that meeting. I called Kevin later. I said, hey, were we going to go ahead on this deal? And he's like, no, I don't think so. The boss really wasn't interested. Because I was ignoring him. I totally lost the sale. Anyway, side tangent. Good story about Puff Daddy. When we bring it up because Diddy's in the news for just being a general idiot. We'll find out what comes up with that. But back to BTC anyway. I love telling that story. I don't get to tell it much. There's some Tupac stories and Biggie Small stories lurking in there too. Someday
I want to know. I want to know about the Pac.
I got to parcel these out. We're gonna do this show for a long time here.
All right, let's go and jump right here real quick. So we're seeing a nice little consolidation here right now. We are above the previous highs. This is the current all-time high right up in here, and we're seeing a nice little consolidation. I like this here. This is actually a good little thing. We're chilling. We're actually seeing the 8-period moving average starting to peak up and wanting to push that market up. So that's actually a good sign of saying we're probably going to hit this all-time high, and if not, start to see it really push up from here. So it's really interesting as we get closer to the halvening here. It's supposed to be, I believe, the 19th of April. Is the day I believe it's supposed to happen. So it's really going to be interesting over the next, 6 months to 8 months, man. This is where crypto just, we make 3x's, 4x's on all these big movements here. And then, on meme coins and smaller coins, right? This is when these babies start popping off. This is when money comes into crypto. Big time. And all of a sudden we start to see everything fly. So we'll see what happens here. But it's Bitcoin right now, it's just consolidating and just getting ready. Looks like it's the pop. Let's jump here real quick just to point out, and let's go into the longs and shorts here. We got a longs. Now again, we're seeing people sell off their actual coin edge, but it's coming down to an area of buyers. So this right here is a sign that's to explain to me that, hey, look, most likely this little pop right here, we're going to see help the pop when it comes to Bitcoin pushing. Shorts are nowhere to be seen of lately. You can see as we just kind of dropped, we have some short step in it today, but even then, if you look at the grand scheme of what's actually happening with Bitcoin and the longs and shorts, it's really not much, comparative to what we've seen in the past. So this is a good sign showing, we a little pop right here that's basically just fodder for the
Hello,
buyers.
Rose. How you doing today in Fort Lauderdale, Rose?
What?
That's a reference to the podcast. I was on her Twitter Spaces the other day, and someone made a joke about that. So I used the soft soap opera doctor voice.
That was definitely
Rose will
creepy.
get it.
All right, Rose, thank you for having that. Hey, Rose, if ever you want to come on the show, just come on over, babe. Have a good time with us. keep you
we
laughing.
the backstory is that we were talking back and forth, and someone else said, "Hey, you guys have a good rapport," and someone else piped up and said, "Yeah, you guys should get a room."
I don't see her. She's in the or is she on
in the comments, on YouTube comments.
Oh, there we go. I didn't see it. That's interesting. Oh, Rose Oakley, Miss Oakley. All right, there you go. Well, thanks for having us. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate you. Where you coming from, Miss Rosie? Are you
Fort Lauderdale?
Fort
Not
Lauderdale.
that I know all her personal details. Mrs. Striking would get unhappy if I.
Yeah, we'll leave that one alone. We're just gonna move on down the road. All right. Anyways, so yeah. So when it comes to BTC, it's definitely I think prepping. We're prepping for a move. My biggest concern is this: is like now we actually have more stuff coming out with the SEC. What was really interesting is watching the SEC or the FTC calling Ethereum and Litecoin and a few other coins commodities, which I found really interesting. That was something that I thought, wow, okay, they just kind of shot themselves in the foot there. But and especially, it's like now Gensler's either they're gonna have to sit there and work that out between each other, or Gensler's gonna sit there and say, no, it's not, or okay, whatever. So it's really interesting. I saw this here on CoinDesk here this morning.
We're looking at your charts.
Oh, let me put this up here real quick. This was really interesting, but I want to get your thoughts on that. Like, do you know what I'm talking about with the
SEC versus CFTC?
Yeah,
and Ethereum, that mess.
Yeah, but they just, dude, that's kind of crazy, especially this morning with what they came out and said within their financial claims and put it all kind of black and white. That just kind of blew me away. I was
what I was looking at is here. I'm going to bring up my screen. Is this here from Wu Blockchain? The CFTC stated an indictment against KuCoin that digital assets, including BTC, ETH, LTC, and stablecoins like USDC and USDT, are commodities.
Yes.
And they came right out and stated it in court papers that they've made the decision that all these things are commodities. And then on the same day, Gary Gensler is suing KuCoin for trading securities. So the U.S. government is in once again
quagmire.
Quagmire, and people are saying like, all right, and probably a judge is gonna say this at some point and just say, you know what, we're throwing out all the cases. The U.S. government has to have one view on this, and you guys figure it out. But I don't see any of those guys. Both of them are strong figureheads. I can't remember the CFTC's guy's name. I talked about him for like a whole month at one point. And then of course Gary Gensler, who I rail on all the time about. And so they're doing this. Now KuCoin has a whole bunch of other issues. I mean, they did the same thing as Binance, in which they ignored anti-money laundering laws and that type of stuff when everyone was a young exchange, and they're like, well, everyone's doing it, so nobody cares. Well, justice has long arms, and you can't ignore those things. So they're kind of fucked in that way. And the original guys are going to get indicted for sure, because they'll get the emails and they'll be like, just ignore the anti-money laundering laws. They'll have that in print somewhere. But anyway, that's a different story. The point is that the CFTC here is telling everybody all this shit is commodities.
Yeah,
it's all commodities. Like, you know what? I never went live on LinkedIn, did I? Nope, I didn't.
So it's Rawson Benham. That's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go live on LinkedIn. Fuck it.
No,
every time I drop the F-bomb, I remind myself, ooh, gotta watch those for LinkedIn.
Dude, let's go live. I like going live on LinkedIn. It's always fun, especially I feel like a lot of times we do a good job.
No, I'll rerun the show on LinkedIn later.
All right, Roger that. So let's jump back here to some of these coins here, because I think it's really interesting here what we're seeing.
Wait, hold on. Before we do that, Jason from Stag and they mentioned in the comments that they had a partnership here.
Ooh, yeah.
A partnership, and I wanted to read the details of that. Once again, I don't have my Telegram up on the screen. I have to do it a certain way, so give away all the secrets. The Stag has a partnership and raffle announcement. Wait, where is it? Not that one. Oh, that is the right one. To celebrate 150 days of trading, the team has decided to once again give back to the community via a raffle. Check out our latest partnership, Reward Token. Lists their Telegram, lists their chart, which I'm sure we'll look at Reward's chart in a little while here. Reward is a community-driven token built on the BNB Smart Chain to reward loyalty and engagement in the Web3 space. Raffle details, you can get, it says X6 prizes up for grabs. I don't know what X6 prizes are. That must be requirements, minimum buys. So you got to buy both tokens. No selling of any tokens until the raffle is over. And you shouldn't be selling anyway. You should hold for your entire life. Go to the grave with all the tokens so you can be the exit liquidity for the rest of us. And it starts on March 27th. That's today. And ends tomorrow, March 28th. You must hold for 24 hours after the raffle ends. So, thank you for shilling that to me. I have now shilled it to the rest of the world. A note for YouTube, we are not involved in that sweepstakes at all. We're just announcing a viewers contest of some sort. Anyway, thanks, Jason, for sending that to me. Let's see. Here,
All right, guys, I hope you explode. I've been talking to myself this whole entire time. Oh, yeah.
Rose, it's possible you may be a second or two behind in the thing. Make sure everyone, if you're listening, do that slider over to live.
Yes,
sometimes
please.
the YouTube DVR does not bring you into the live when you join the show.
Oh, snaps. And 6 prizes of $25 worth of BNB. And right now, BNB is pumping. So, I mean, that cannot hurt. I mean, getting BNB for free, $25 worth is not a bad deal. That is for sure. That is for shizzy, my nizzy.
Oh, 6 prizes, X6. Yeah, that's not the right notation.
Yes. Or maybe is it 1 prize or 6
I think it's
prizes?
missing a word in front of it. There's some prizes times 6. I don't know. Whatever. It's crypto. Who cares? It's a good thing. Go see Stag and go see Reward Token. Go do it.
Go check them out.
And once you get there, do your own research. We're not telling you to buy anything.
Yes.
Read this thing here on the bottom. It says
We don't support anybody.
we're clearly entertainment here. If you're still
Yes.
listening, we're obviously entertainment. No, Matt says no. It's not the BMW X6. Right? Really? I thought I saw that in the fine print here.
That's what I thought. Shoot. Oh yeah. I want to mind that. Dude, that was another thing I've always thought about. Like these super rich guys, right? They always go through and they buy these most expensive cars. And they just sit there and they just let it sit in their huge garage.
Oh, trust me. Like the story I was telling you about Diddy when I worked at the company, the armored vehicle company I worked for was owned by my cousin. And he also owns all the, like half the car dealerships in Beverly Hills, like all the high-end ones.
Yep.
And so I would just work out of their offices there. And I saw all these chumbalones come in here and put down the big money for cars. And then I'd see them come trade them in. And the car would have like 700 miles on it. Those late 1990s Bentley Continental Ts, they are sweet cars. They had this massive, his big V8 pushrod motor in it that just, it purred like a kitten and a whole lot more. And it was just incredible. And my favorite one, some guy came in and plunked $390,000 down for it, drove it off, and he brought it back like 7 months later to just buy another car. He put like 700 miles on it.
Dude, I don't even understand. Dude, those cars are so amazing. Like when you drive them, if ever you've test driven,
I've driven them all. They're amazing.
Dude, they feel so good, so good.
And a lot of it's ego too when you drive. I mean, a lot of those cars, frankly, are just a little bit better, but they're 8 times the price. But still, when you roll around in a car like that, you're just like, who's the man? Who's the man? I'm the man. Then you get to give the car. Then they notice you have dealer plates on the car, and they're like, ha ha.
Dude, is Chuck here? I'm actually looking through. Is Chuck? He's probably.
I haven't seen Chuck yet.
Yeah. I'm just looking
yeah,
for.
Shane reminds me, hit that DYOR like button. Everyone who's watching, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. Even if you came in late, my name is Tom, otherwise known as Striking here in the digital media world. Up above me here on the screen is Pedro Garcia, the crypto chart analyst, the co-host. Thanks for joining us. It helps us out a lot if you hit the like button, comment here, send us piles of money, and have endless watch time. Was that too much over the top?
Hey man, call it what it is, man. If we can listen, you guys, like, we can be hoard out. Okay, it is okay.
like the token Elizabeth Warren.
Dude, that is hilarious. I heard about that today, dude, and I was like, what a meme, bro. What?
Oh, did you see? Not only that, but yesterday during a hearing of some sort, they were criticizing Elizabeth Warren.
No.
And the token just pumped like crazy. Even that, yeah. Oh, whoa.
Sorry, so sorry.
Man, that's loud in my ear.
I'm so sorry.
Yesterday, remember we were making. I don't remember if we made it before the show or on the air, talking about strange meme coins, and we're like, I'm sure we should trade a bridge token for the bridge that fell.
Yeah.
When we were talking about it, it was mooning already. Someone had already started it and mooned it.
Really? So you're telling me there's a bridge token that literally fallen bridged? Oh, that's so sad, man.
Yeah, and it launched like in the morning after it happened. Welcome, Hope. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it here. Mrs. Striking's middle name is Hope, and she loves it. Glad you share the name. And the bridge token literally mooned. It was a one-day token. It mooned, and then everyone took all the money. And that was gone. And it was over.
Right. Oh, dude. That breaks
Well, if you guys didn't notice that the thumbnail for today's show was the World Casino.
Casino.
I'd like to remind, because we're a DYOR here, and like we say, we like to teach you to fish. We don't give you the fish, you know. Feed a man, he eats for a day. Teach him to feed himself, and he eats the rest of his life. All those biblical terms and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to take the time to remind everybody that, and this is common amongst us people in YouTube that telling you, but we want to remind everybody, this bull run here is a giant casino. It's the world's biggest casino. I mean, think of the gaming groups in Vegas. MGM, all that type of stuff. The guys that own like half the strip now, they're big companies, billions. They got private jets going all over the place doing stuff, and they are so small compared to what we've got going on here in crypto, because it involves the entire world, and it's the entire world casino. And very few things in the crypto universe generate more money, because there's no raw materials being put into it like manufacturing. Manufacturing is a very additive economy. And the crypto, the tokens themselves do have a huge economy that adds to things as payroll and taxes and all this stuff get going. But the tokens themselves are a zero-sum game, essentially. For every dollar someone puts in, someone can take out $1. It doesn't, no money is created. The Fed doesn't pump money into the crypto world. Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. Dude, one day there will come a point where like
the Fed's gonna be like, whoa, Pepe coin needs a bailout. Right. So this is a zero-sum game. There's for every one winner, there's one loser. And every time you see someone like earlier today, we were seeing someone that made $643,000 on this one meme coin. Literally bet $1,000, and at 643x, and he sold at the top. And cleaned out the liquidity pool, I might add. But anyway, that means that there are 643,000 other people that lost $1. So it's a zero-sum game. So you have to be on top of this stuff. There are very few things in this world casino here that during this period of high volatility, bull run action, that you can invest and just forget about. Everyone recalls. How many of you guys here? Let's have a show of hands here. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna do this. I like doing new things. Let's see. Where is the button here? I'm gonna start a poll.
Oh wow, we can do polls in YouTube.
Yeah, here in crypto. I need to make. I think you're a moderator, so you can do it too. But I'm gonna do one right now. Here in crypto, last bull run of 2021. I'm going to drop this poll here. Tell me if you are here in crypto. It's in the YouTube. If you guys are watching on another platform, it's only on the YouTube one. Tell me if you were here in crypto in the last bull run.
I was at the end.
Doesn't matter. You're in it.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get some more votes. We've got plenty of.
Yes.
Come on, let's keep voting. Not enough votes yet. I know there's 12 of you watching. Come on. It's 3 votes. Let's get some more. Come on, you jumbalones.
Let's get it.
Chuck Jensen has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck Jensen in the house.
Chuck. Do we? Yeah, we have the two fist doc. Oh, there it is. You use the whole fist doc. That's like the funniest thing. It always cracks me up. Near the top of the 2021 born. Yeah, same here. Made a lot of mistakes.
All right, so
yeah,
we finally got some no's on here. So I'm going to end the poll here. Look at that. Look at this engagement of the crowd here. So the poll said 75% yes, 25% no. What did we all do during the last bull run? What did we all do? We woke up every morning, or anytime we woke up in the middle of the night, take a piss. Before we went to bed, before we had relations with a significant one, after we had relations with a significant one, we did this. You're at dinner, honey. Will you put that phone down? But shit, but in you is pumping. We gotta make sure that I don't get rugged. That was an actual name of a token.
Yeah, cum token, bro. That one, I couldn't believe.
And they put the dog's butt in your face as the logo. Anyway, so you did this, and we're starting to do that again. We're like, I didn't do it for years because the bull run wasn't on. You have to worry about stuff. Now it's happening again. The bull run's going again, and you got to do what, ladies and gentlemen? You've got to be on top of this stuff because this is the world's casino. It's the world casino. Literally. It's just the casino of the whole world. It's called crypto. And got to remember, for every one winner, there's a loser. So in this meme coin business, you got to be on top of it because there are, in anything you do, are you the smartest, fastest, best at anything? Pick any topic. No, there's always someone that's your mentor, that's better, that's faster. You know, there's always someone that can trade faster than you. There's always someone that can do something better than you, and they're out there trying to hammer you. If you're like with a hedge fund doing longs, the other hedge funds that are doing shorts are trying to hammer you and put disinformation out so you screws up your trade. Same thing in meme coins. You got to be on it. You have to follow rules. All the rules I didn't follow before. That mistakenly didn't in the last bull run. Didn't make enough money. Barely made any money. In fact, I walked out of it with the tail between my legs, and didn't set myself up for the bear run. And so this time we got to follow those rules. Take profits. You know, don't put a lot of your portfolio in it. Leave a moon bag. You know, don't invest, like, if you have $50,000, don't put it in one meme coin. You know, put $1,050 bets on a bunch of meme coins. You know, I know it's hard, but you got to watch your phone. You got to watch the screens. You got to do all that kind of stuff. This world casino is amazing, and it'll make millionaires. Hopefully, me.
But you forgot the most important thing: never completely get out of a coin. Never.
Right, leave a moon bag.
Always leave, whether it's 10%, 15%, like you take your initial profit, right? Let's say you make 3, 5, 10x, right? Take off your profit, but always leave about 10 to 15% in it. Because you never know if you get a Pepe, you get a Shiba Inu, you get a freaking Doge, like you just don't know. So
you know what that is, ladies and gentlemen? That's the super chat. Thank you, Chuck Jensen, for the $10 super chat. We really appreciate it so much. Thank you, Chuck Jensen. $10 super chat in the house. As I always say, Pedro and I are very grateful that people would take time out of their lives to actually listen to us. Never mind give us their hard-earned fiat that they worked a long time to mine. Chuck sets a good example. You should all listen to him.
Should all listen to him. Hint. Listen, we appreciate it. But the other thing I wanted to bring up, we good.
Wrong
What's
button.
up, Maham?
Wrong button for Crypto Mike. Thank you, Crypto Mike, and all the other Canadians. For you Canadians that are listening, either live or on the replay, I'm gonna have some information about. In fact, for those of you that live in the northern parts of a couple of states around the Great Lakes areas, we're going to have a giveaway coming up for free tickets to the Blockchain Futurist Convention in Toronto. No, it doesn't include an airplane flight, so Mike, you're screwed if you win. But they're not cheap, and the show will for sure be sold out. So I just talking to the show people yesterday. Zach Humphreys and I are going to be, and Pedro, if we are all going to be broadcasting from the Blockchain Futurist Convention in Toronto in August. And we're going to be giving away some free tickets to my Canadian viewers here. Maybe some the guys from Northern Ohio. Anyway, I thought I'd bring that up since that was the first mention of Kanukistan here today. But we'll have lots of information about that coming up, too. And Muhammad says, let's effing do this. We good.
Dude, EtherFi just literally jumped. Dude,
what did?
It's EtherFi. It's the governance token. Is just starting to pump, man. And look, dude, Crypto Banter, bro, put this in his portfolio.
Oh yeah, anything he puts in the portfolios.
Like a couple, like a week ago, man. And look at this thing, dude. It's starting to go, man. That AI, it's an AI project, dude, and it's look at that, dude. Literally went from 23 cents to $7 now. That's great.
Yeah. No, there's a whole bunch of those things that the whole next level of AI stuff coming out. I always mention Audit Chain's new. Got to pump the sponsors. Audit Chain's new AI coming out that's gonna be governing the financial markets. It's gonna be unbelievable. They're Patchouli .ai. They're having an initial node offering. If any of you guys run nodes, validating nodes, and want to get in on one that's basically guaranteed to make money. It's not guaranteed to make money. It sounds like I'm shilling it and lying, but it's a validating node. You buy the license for it, and they're going to be selling, I think, only 2,000 of them. And every time a financial institution uses their software to basically check up on a company's Edgar filings and other 10Ks and all this type of stuff electronically now, instead of hiring Deloitte to do it, you get a little VIG there, and it's going to be a lot of transactions. Anyway, that's a good thing. I'll always be talking about that every day. But some of the other ones that are starting to pump are like Based.ai. Have you heard of Based.ai?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't.
Just Google it. Find the chart. Based.ai. Also mooning. Jason does want you to talk about BNB. We always talk about BNB, so we'll get to that, Jason.
Yeah, definitely.
Jason says, how do we donate? Chuck just used the super chat feature on YouTube. That's all he did.
Yeah. And you can see it's that little button right there. If you look at your comment section right there, it's a little $sign. You just click it, and it just comes right up, and it says.
Not that we're soliciting anything, but
yeah, it's the
does
super
help because
chat
we use it directly to buy hookers and booze. I mean, fund the show's expenses. God, there's a glitch in the Matrix again, Pedro.
That's so funny, dude.
Rose, close your ears.
Dude, wait, we got a new person here, Mohammed.
Mohammed Idris.
Idris.
Where are you coming to us from, Mohammed?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, let us know, buddy. We'd love to know where you're coming from. Who brought you here? How'd you hear about us? We'd love to hear about it. But in the same sense, it's like...
No, the Scots have shown up. If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
It's crap. Look at the size of his head.
Good day, Striking and Pedro. How's your day going? Our day's going good. We're having a good time here.
Yeah,
we're reinforcing to everybody that this bull run and this meme coin stuff is a zero-sum game, and you've got to watch your phone like this again. Get in and out of meme coins fast. Leave a moon bag. Follow the trading rules. Don't get emotionally involved in something.
Don't marry a meme coin.
Right.
Just leave a little seed and keep moving.
Right. I forgot that Pitmonk brought Andy here as part of the mainnetz crowd or the Pitmonk crowd. Pitmonk has his own posse.
Yeah,
he doesn't just bring the mainnetz. He's got a posse.
Yeah. He got a posse of meme coins.
And not only that, he's an OG like me.
OG.
He can get a discount at the pharmacy. I gotta tell you, when I go to my local pharmacy here, I can get on. I'm sorry, it's at the one at my parents' place in Florida. You know, every place has to have a senior discount, and I qualify for it. And I go in there and I'm like, well, I get senior discount. They're like, get out. I'm like, no, seriously, you're my license. They're like, out. Taking advantage of it.
Wrong,
like,
bro.
Dude, you got to raise the age if you think I'm taking advantage of it.
Well, let's talk about them them ads you've been dealing with, man.
Oh, thanks for bringing that up, Pedro. He's a nice guy. I was just complaining before the show comes on. I put the show feed on to monitor the audio, and I got all these ads for like a old guy pissing yourself, shitting yourself, and you have a broken dick. All those things, products, and especially since I'm on my show channel here, there's nothing that would lead them other to be than crypto. Synthwave music that I listen to when I'm doing the beginning of the show stuff. There's no demographic in there. Nothing I surf would lead me to having the broken dick syndrome or going to the bathroom in my pants. And yet I'm getting these ads.
Depends. Sorry. You're like, dude, that's not funny.
And I run my shit through a virtual server too, out in the data center somewhere. So it's not like it's like if you're in the same house as someone, like when Mrs. Striking, it would be like sports bras, you know, because I have so many ad blockers and all that. There's no way for it to really get me. It just says, well, this phone's at the same IP address as that phone, so we'll send him the same ads. And so I get sports bra ads. I'm like, honey, you looking for a sports bra? She goes, yeah. I'm like, I had a Christmas present ruined by this kind of ad linking. It's ridiculous.
It just reminded me. I had an ex-girlfriend who used to buy dresses on my on my thing, and so, dude, I still.
The doc says he can help me with a little telehealth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the entertainment you get here. Did you guys learn anything about meme coins and investing? No. Learned about broken dick syndrome.
Speaking
person-to-person movement, I'll keep shilling it because you guys are hilarious. But tell me, what is the crypto streets thing? You got your logo there. Give us a hint what that is.
Talk about them crypto streets. What is that about? But,
Jason, I don't know how that works. I think the YouTube thing is only a fiat thing. You know what? I'll get one of those crypto donation things.
Oh yeah, we should probably start doing that stuff. You know, it's like, dude, we just go out here and we just basically just have fun, dude. Like, it's really like what we're doing. We're just like, you know what? Let's talk about crypto. Let's have a good time and see if we can build a community where we can all make fun of each other and have a good time. Yeah. We can talk about whatever.
There's plenty of super serious shows out there that you get. Frankly, there's shows that you get some serious alpha because they're big and they have employees and research teams that are out there combing the meme coin markets, doing everything, and they get massive amounts of viewers. And then plenty of crypto channels that get a lot of viewers, but the guy's just sitting there trading. He's boring as hell. And you know, 1,000 day traders just have him open up in the corner. No one's really listening to him. And then you have us. We're here trying to entertain you.
Are you not entertained? As I blow your ears out.
Yeah, that's reward donates airdrops.
There you go. There we go. It was interesting. I was looking at what was this news feed, right? And it was talking about my friend Huberman, man, or not my friend. I wish he was a friend, dude. He's under some fire. Andrew Huberman. I don't know if anybody knows him, but man, he's under some fire. And I was like, well, dude, leave that man alone, dude. Okay, he may not be perfect, but the man is giving dope information out there, and like where you normally have to pay for this information. He's helping out a lot of people, and people putting him under fire, man, over just because he messed up on something. I'm like, dude, leave that man alone. He's a good dude. Anyways, side note, do you know who Andrew Huberman is?
I don't.
Oh man, you got it, dude. Go look him up. He is a neuroscientist that goes through, brings fire content, everything like all up to date, like. And he's he's a neuroscientist. He's like legit. He's a teacher at and also a a teacher of a research lab and a teacher over at Stanford in California, and he's just I think he's a good dude. He really tries. Like, he's not perfect, but I mean he tries to really start to like connect with people and help people out with good information. So go check out Andrew Huberman. He's a good guy. He's a good podcaster. But yeah, he's got millions of views too, man. He's another guy who got some heads, got a big old posse.
Dara knows who he is. He's a genuine neuroscientist with some good advice.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he can figure out my ability to have so many wives. Get in there in that head. Oh, that's it. Oh. Matt Rhodes says, "Can you look at Baby ETH?"
Yeah, I don't know. I heard they were doing.
If you want us to review something, just let us know.
Let's check it out here. Our Baby ETH.
While that's going on, I just want to ask you guys a question. Do any of you know about use Evo, the decentralized exchange, or Kinetics, another decentralized exchange? Kinetics is not just crypto, but you can trade gold and other types of stuff on there too. Let me know. I'm trying to wrap my arms around how those things work. If any of you guys use them, please let me know. Let's see.
Baby Chip, Baby Trump, Baby Doge, Baby Pepe, Baby. What's the acronym on it? Is Mr. Rhodes who asked, right?
Yes.
Baby ETH, yeah. Mr. Rhodes. I always think about Chuck Rhodes on
Beth, BETH.
Right. Is it on BNB?
He dropped the contract address in the chat.
Perfect.
He says.
I see it right here. All right, perfect. Boom. Copy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm wearing my Striking Ball shirt. It says down here, "Kicking the Chumbalones in the nuts." And it's a shirt that eventually, when I get my act together and enable the t-shirt store, we'll be selling that along with
Oh
snap. What's up, my people?
Dude, we've honestly got to trademark those. You know what I'm saying? Because like, watch one day, like if we do get all big, and all of a sudden somebody trademarks those.
Hey, can you still not find this?
Yeah, I put in the Let me try this here real quick. I'll go to Dex Tools and see what's up.
Oh, so somebody must have listened to me about AutoChain, because it just went up 20% during the show.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. All right, let's try this. Boom.
Oh, that's not it. So these scammers really drive you crazy. They've got... I guess, is Baby ETH on ETH, or is it on something else? Oh, it's on BNB. Of course, why? Baby ETH.
Why would ETH be on ETH, bro? It's baby. It's got to first grow up. And then maybe they might launch
I see
it.
a ton of them called Binance Beacon ETH.
How old is it?
Yeah, how old's this one?
Yeah. Mr. Rhodes, got to let me know how old it is. I don't know why it's not pulling up. Let's try this right here. Come on.
Mike, reward token is the most undervalued in this token on Bull Run. Keep at it, you guys.
Beth. Where is Bethy Beth? Here.
Jason, I have a feeling that the YouTube is filtering out things that you're posting.
Yeah, dude.
Just go to PooCoin. Why do we just forget that? Always go to PooCoin for when you can't find anything else on BNB. It'll probably come. I bet you it's the first choice.
Beth. Let's go check out Beth. I remember there was a girl, her name was Beth. I think, how old was I? I was 7 years old. I had the biggest crush on her. She was the summer camp crush. Oh, so every time I think of Beth, I'm like, oh, Beth, she was so pretty.
Man, I see one called Binance Beacon ETH.
Yeah, I see
baby.
I have baby ETH right here. There we are. All right, baby ETH.
Find it.
Okay. Shoot. Market cap 14,000. Okay. Y'all just did a, oh wow, nice little pump there. Boom. Coming up to a nice little supply area right here. Let's pop this here. Okay. But it looks like, I mean, it's gotten a nice little push up here. We gotta, let's see if we can put in. Let's go right here.
Shane says you earn wrapped ETH from baby ETH.
There we go. Okay. Wrapped ETH.
Reward tokens are back. They're strong. They're bombing the chat. They're what people are interested in. Well, I gotta tell you, during bull runs, reward tokens they can be quite profitable.
Very.
When the exit liquidity people FOMO in, they crank up the volume, and those reward tokens make a lot of money during those periods. Matt says, be honest about it. Pedro, I'll tell you what, Pedro will be honest about a chart every time he reads it. I can already tell what he's looking at right there. He's gonna say the volume dropped off. Watch out for it. It's gonna sell off as the volume drops off, and then he'll spend some time to figure out why people are buying right now. He'll look at some other type of indicator. I know it's coming.
Dude, that is fire, dude. Oh my goodness, you're like reading my mind, dude. Dude, that's cool. I love that, man. Sorry, I just like. That's exactly what I was thinking about. It's moving up to supply. We're about to hit dropping off here. We're going to see a sell-off, most likely. I mean, that's just unfortunately that's what's going to happen. But
unless that volume keeps going, there must have been some news announcement. Matt, tell us why there was a big green candle there. Is this some random wealthy Asian billionaire kid that said, "Oh, this one looks cool," or is there an announcement? Give us the fundamental side of that to help Pedro with the technical side of it.
Yeah, so let's look at it here real quick as well. It's 14,000 as a market cap. So listen, there's not a lot of real volume here. So that, like, anybody come in who's a whale and just drops in something, we could see this thing, 4x, 5x.
You've got a window open in front of your.
No, I know. I'm putting it in. Give me a second. 89, 100. Boom. Okay. What's up, man? Pop. Okay, there we are. Okay, so we can see here. DMI.
Is there tokenomics on this? Is there any percentages, 5-10% to sell? Or is it 0?
I would say the biggest key is this. Okay, so I want to see, like, the fact is that it's pushing up into supply here. We have no defense right here coming in. So to me, it's probably going to pop up into this area here. And then we're going to see a sell-off pretty much. If it comes back, you want to sit there. If you're looking to stay in, I would take profit. If you got in right here, you already have a 2x, right? So take a little bit of profit, okay? At this point here, if you made money here to here, take profit. If it comes back down, if it sells off, like if it goes below that 1,300 or the low, if it starts to sell off here, right? And you got in, ask Rhodes, where'd you get in at? Where's he at?
We got Julius King. Thanks for joining the show and chilling your project, Julius. I really appreciate subscribing and all that. If you're new to the show, my name's Tom, otherwise known as Striking Balls here. This is Pedro up above me. Come join us every day here for quality entertainment in the crypto and digital economy.
Shilling partnership. Talk to me real quick, Matt. Where did you get in at?
It says part of the pump is him, so I'm thinking that he bought in and helped establish the floor. So.
Okay, so that would have been.
But you can be sure some of these green candle guys down here are going to be red candle guys up here. Maybe not a lot, but that's what happens.
So
Although
if you
look
got
at the
in,
beginning in their initial pump, the green kept going up.
all right. So if you got in right here, that's for you've
Another
made
stag partnership.
all right. So you've made a 4x. So honestly, I would take off half your position, right? Take off half position here, and then wait until somebody else comes in for this buyback. Because in all reality, man, I'm always about my guys making money, right? Like I want to make sure that you guys are making money here. Bought in at a nice little point right here, coming down in this demand area here. So that's actually a nice little, it's a nice little support here. I like it. I like it a lot.
That was brutal.
Brutal, absolutely brutal. So this is right here is nice, but I would sit there. It may push up. It all depends. You need more volume. You had to drop off here, right? It's already midday and it's kind of chilling here. So unless you got $50,000 to $100,000 to push this baby up and see it get higher, I would take my profit and then see if other people get in on this, right? Because the fact is that they're giving you ETH as a reward, and is that BNB ETH or is that
it's wrapped ETH on BNB, so it's BEP20.
Oh, all right, yeah, okay, yeah, wrap.
Leave your chart still for a minute here. I want to whiteboard it here.
Yeah.
Oh look, I got 2 mice. Anyway, the important thing is this circle down here. That volume. That next candle here. What's your chart there? The daily chart?
Yeah.
Hey, put it on like the hour chart or something.
The problem with these ones is because there's not a lot of volume. It doesn't like you can't. Why are all these people hitting me up? I swear it's always during freaking, and they all know. Don't hit me up during freaking my show. And it's like he just like ding 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 ding. Dude, stop dinging me.
Right. Well, a good rule of thumb: you bought it on a $2,900 market cap. Obviously, I have no idea the dollar amount if you're risking $20 or $20,000. But here, this volume dropped off considerably in the last few candles or sells here in the hour chart. So there'll be other chumbalones like me out there watching that, waiting for a dumper. And so. That's the emotional problem you're dealing with there. However, if the next candle could be another giant green like you guys had at the beginning in the pump. The initial pumps are always things you can't go by anymore, especially in this bull run stuff because so many people FOMO in and then FOMO out. But you just gotta be careful those next candles. See where it goes. If you're like this is a long-term play for me, then close the chart and set an alarm to watch, check back in a week. But remember what I was telling you earlier, this is this time of the year.
Dude, yes, it is. But here's, I wanted to bring this up here real quick because this is also one of the news I actually found out. So I don't know if many people know that. So Singularity Net and a bunch of AI projects actually came together and said where they're going to merge. I know that Crypto Banter did talk about that.
Fetch and Singularity and someone else. Yeah, they're going to merge because they're all kind of doing the same thing. And they're like, well, let's not compete against each other. Let's make one strong platform to be responsible for have responsible AI. No, they're like, if we compete against each other, we're all going to go out of business. Let's just
yeah. But I thought it was brilliant. I thought that was brilliant because normally, like I remember when I had my own coin, we had somebody just like us. We were competing with them, and so our people would jump over there, push their chart up, and then sell off, and then they would have a major sell and come over to us and then push our chart up, and it was just like this. It was nuts. And I literally thought when I saw those guys do it, I said, that is absolutely brilliant. And Singularity Net right now is having a thing going on right now, which is really interesting. They're, doing, I think they're doing like a status or update, but I just thought to myself, like, how brilliant. Like, I just thought how brilliant that was. And I wonder who was the one who brokered that deal, right? Like, who?
To get 3 CEOs to agree to that. You gotta be a wizard to do that.
Right. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, his ability to get them to come together, talk it out, and just be able to just, and to sit there. I'd said, that's, I imagine if, I'll put it like this, and it's not in comparison, but it's kind of like it. If Google, if Twitter, and who's also one of the other top guys, Google,
Facebook?
Twitter. I'm gonna even say OpenAI. If OpenAI, Microsoft came together, the top three came together and said, let's actually come together and create something that's going to be awesome, that will be for the people and to be responsible, and we'll make a lot of money in the same process of it. Dude, it would change the world. Like America, dude, that would push us to a whole entire new level. So I think that's a big deal. I'm gonna look more into that. I saw that this morning, and I said on my news feed, just reading through it real quick, and I said, "Oh my goodness!" And then then I watched Banter talk about it, and Rand was just like, he's like, "Dude, that's a big deal." And I was like, "Yeah, that's a very big deal." So I'm glad he brought it up as well, because it is definitely one of those moments that you're like, dude, that's I think we'll look back in time, and I think that will be one of those moments where it's like, okay, this is when we were able to solve World War III. Like,
Right.
I mean, I know it sounds dumb, like, wait, what? But them coming together, and them sitting down and saying, let's make something good for the world, you know? Or causing y'all seen Terminator. You're like, this is when we all decided to die. This is when that sounds horrible.
All right. A little while ago, I told you why in meme coins, and Matt, for a good reason, even you said you're holding here. But one of the things you do is, if you do sell a lot of these meme coins or small projects, whatever you think are not in for the long term, you hold a moon bag. This is a Doland Tremp on Solana. It's a meme coin. It's just another one of those ones where they rearrange the names because Donald Trump's already taken, so they're like Doland Tremp. And I bought in this one right at the beginning here, right behind me here, just after launch, and it mooned, and I missed the sell at the top, and it came right back down over here. But I sold it. I sold most of it on the halfway down. Made 10x on the. I think I put $40 into it or something like that. Pulled out $400. It's great, but I left a little in there. And you leave a little in there. You know why you leave a little in there? Because when you lose faith in something and you don't pay attention to it, what happens here? Oh, look.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Hey.
now it's a coin that people a meme people had completely written off, and I wrote it off right here. And I saw it go up here, and I'm like, it's just a meme coin. It's already had its big pump. It's done. And then boom here, I'm like, motherfucker. And then boom, and then it goes up again. Then it comes down. I'm like, all right, it's done. I should sell my Boon bag here and just take it and invest in something else. I left it, and now it wicked up into its all-time high here today. And my Moon bag is worth more than, not a lot more because I didn't leave much, is worth more than my original investment and what I took out of it.
Nice. Leave a moon bag, like I always say, 10%.
Yeah.
10,
So now
15%.
I'll now have another probably another $200. maybe a little bit more, maybe $300. But it's $300 I didn't count on that I could put in another meme coin. And
oh yeah, I see somebody. I see that Rhodes, or I see that Spurge. Yeah, man. Shoot, it's already starting to pump a little.
Let me put you back up on the screen here. Refresh here, get those things out. It doesn't show. Pedro's got the 5-minute chart on it. They should show if they're there.
Yeah, I see it. It's right here. Yeah, I pumped a little. It went up. Well, not pumped a little, but it went up a little. It went from 14 now to 15. 1526 or 1536.
Another viewer that successfully got us to shill something for him. You guys are really good at this. I point over here. That's where my comment screen is over here today. You guys are really good at it. You reward token guys are really good. Why don't you bring the reward token? Do you still have that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
These guys have been slogging it through the show here.
Let's check them out.
Oh, and Jason, I've marked this down on the list to come back and look at to see if Pedro's advice was good or if it sucked.
Yes.
If it just moons and you sold 60% of it, you'll be like, Pedro, you just cost me $10,000. But if it goes down, you're like, oh, Pedro, I locked in profits. Thank you.
Hey, I'm always about locking in profits. So I mean, look, don't get mad at me if You know, and leave that moon. You know, like once you have 4x, 3, 4x, 5x, lock it in. And
Yeah,
then
Chuck,
if it
good
booms,
point here. BNB went down, so sometimes the buys are not reflected as green candles. There'll be buys in the transaction things, but they'll show as red just because the chart updated the BNB price from 590 to 570 or whatever it did.
Definitely RWD. Reward token. Here we go. Oh, snaps. Yeah, pumped. There we go. Look it out. Boom. Yeah, it came down, pumped hard. Day. Yeah. Well, I thought I said to buy though, or to keep hold of it, but take part of the profit. But I do saw.
No. Yesterday you said this is looking good, and
Okay. Yeah.
and I don't know. I can't see the volume on your chart on my screen here.
Let me move it down here. What did I
No,
say?
you-
I don't even know what I said.
No, you liked it. You liked it. And in fact, look at that. It just gapped up in a buy there, right? Oh, that's the daily chart.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
daily.
you're like the only one I know that looks at daily charts. We all as degens, we look at minute charts.
The thing is, it's the daily chart that really tells you what it's going to do.
We all know this, Pedro. You've been telling us for a while. We trust us. We know.
That's funny. You're all like, we know. It's like, then why don't you do it then? Like, you know, if you
Reward
really wanna-
token's still going good. How's their volume doing? Can you? I still. Oh, I can see it now.
Yeah.
Sorry, you did
Yeah,
bring it back up. Well, the high volume of their launch days is still clouding the actual read of it, but there seems to be volume, and all the moving averages are going all in the right direction.
Yeah, it's looking nice. I like it. The biggest key is really like I like to see when that 8 period starts to really have a decent like that sell off right here, hitting that 20 period moving average, which is the weekly 8. That right there, man, is a huge indication of okay, there's real buyers starting to step in here and starting to move it up. And I think that's why I liked it the most is that it held that right there, and the fact that it is pumped. You know, I think. Where are we at 45,000? If it would have came down here, 20%. So 20% of 45 would have been. Come on, brain.
9.
Do this. 9. Thank you. So yeah, it would have been about 34,000 yesterday, 33,000. So nice little money pump going in here.
What's the reward token website, guys? Somebody put that up there for me.
And do 8. Let's go to 20. There we go. Boom. Yeah, man. I love it. That's it. Look, and you can see that 8 already starting to like really get pushed up. I could sit there, like I said, oh yeah, this was the one that I said potentially it could go. It was like, what was the pullback? I said
Yeah,
it was.
you gave it some. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
We
it
talked
was
about
like-
it way up here, somewhere like that.
Yeah, I
You guys
remember
went
that.
nuts.
I said, but yeah, it potentially could get up to here. Like I remember because it was the pullback to the, and then the rally is what I looked at on a percentage level of that push up, and so coming from here to there was a good push. Yeah, I would say it's still moving good. It's still pumping. We had good volume yesterday. We picked up on our volume, right? So you can sit there and see like right here, right? Like it started to kind of cool down a little, but you saw here yesterday it pumped up a little bit more. So then today should be pumping even harder. If you guys were to get on Dex Tools, you know what I'm saying, or Dex Tool trending or CMC trending, that would just explode. That you guys would.
Well, they
That
got the
could-
community to do it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I
got the
mean,
community.
Moon. What did Daryl say?
Moon bagging is great. It sounds like it only should be done between consenting adults. That's a very good point, my friend.
Always consensual adulting. Always.
Moon bagging.
Always.
Moon bagging.
Hey, Tom. Señor Pedro. ¿Qué tal, Jesus?
Jesus.
Hope you're doing well.
¿Cómo estás?
What up, Jesus? Hope you're doing well. But
I guess let us know if you go by the English version or the Spanish version. Is it Jesus or Jesus?
Jesus, Yeshua, if you're Jewish, or Yehoshua, however you wanna. Operation. What up? What's up? OPH.
You know what I had up? I had on my screen here. The tweet: 3 blockchain AI protocol, Singularity.net, Fetch, and Ocean Protocol are discussing merging their tokens into the ASI token, which would be worth approximately $7 billion on a fully diluted basis. This move aimed at helping them develop a decentralized AI platform. It looks like the corporate merger thing is starting to happen in the crypto world.
Yep, here it is right here, the ASI, bro. You know this thing's gonna be just stupid. Like, when's that? Look at that, dude. Dude,
especially when I'm on the air. Oh, Jesus.
Dude, it went from 205 to 3. It did 10x, dude. 10x almost. That is
what chart
beautiful.
Is that?
This is the ASI.
It's got to be it's got to be. They wouldn't have launched it yet.
Oh, have it not? Okay. Well, somebody launched it.
Right.
Dude, here's the thing. Somebody launched it, and the name got out there. And, dude, these guys, they launched this not even thinking, like...
And Degens went right to the internet, bought it.
I love Degens!
Do you remember, there was a company... there was a company that had the ticker symbol Zoom when
dude, look at
when COVID started.
Yeah.
And so the thing was, people, you got to buy Zoom. The Zoom, it's going to go crazy. I bought Zoom, made tons of money on it. It's going to go nuts. And everyone's buying this company called Zoom. And it was this small cap, like, had nothing to do with video conferencing. Nothing at all. Like, the Zoom's ticker was ZoomX or something like that. And so this little company's stock just went absolutely bonkers. And the employees that work there and the owners are racing to file statements that say they're selling, because you have to file with before you can just dump your bag. In the stock markets, you got to file, and if you're a person that controls enough of a stock that you have to file. Yep. So they're all racing to file and calling the SEC like, "You publish that shit, man! Publish it! We got to sell before." And CNBC announced, "Hey, everyone, you got the wrong one here." And everyone's like, "Oh," and as they figured out, the stock plummeted like kabam, and the owners and everybody, they didn't really get to make much money on it at all. They were like, God damn.
Dude, you talking about a hard...
They're like 100x'd in like a week or something like that, but they couldn't get the SEC to publish it. And I probably would have been like, oh, so, and then the SEC would have come taking all my money. But it was such a funny thing. It looks like it happened with the ASI thing too. Here, they figured it out. Oops, wrong one. So.
Oh, cool question. Chuck wants to know, how do you buy Audit Chain? What's the...
Audit Chain's on Matic. Matic is... the symbol is AUDT. Not Tether, Australian dollar thing.
I know, but AUDUT you said?
No, just AUDT.
DT. There you are. Boom. Audit Chain. Boom.
That's not it. Is that an ETH contract? They merged. They left ETH and went to Matic. So if that's the Ethereum one.
Oh yeah. This is Tether.
Jesus says the SEC are the #1 fudders. Pedro and I probably have 10 episodes on SEC being fudders. In fact, one day when Gary Gensler made some stupid comment, Bitcoin dropped $1 bazillion, and he took billions of dollars out of people's pockets.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that sooner or later, when we look back in history, we're gonna sit there, like Mussolini, or you'll think about people
you can buy it on Bitmart if you have a Bitmart account. Although we're American, I don't know if we can have a Bitmart account.
SEC. There is a SEC sucks token. I remember.
Oh, I'm sure there is. There's
Dude,
Gary Gensler sucks. There's all
yeah,
kinds of them.
it was so good. It actually exploded. Like this was during the bear market, and it did like a 3x, 4x, and like that's good in a bear market, right?
Right.
Especially for for a meme coin, and like people were just degening in because they're like, yeah, like, it was just. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Hold on. Let me show you something here, Chuck. I might as well do it since they're their sponsor. Let's see. I got audit chain in my. They have two pairs. They have a USDT pair and a Matic pair. They're going to be having their initial node offering, in which people have to buy the token in order to stake it to run their node. So the price is basically mechanically built to go up here. But you buy it on QuickSwap. If you go to Dex Tools and search AUDT and choose the Matic pair, it brings up over on the side the QuickSwap 3 thing, and you can buy it on DeFi. Only 1.5 million market cap. Liquidity is very low at only $8,000. At 1.5 million market cap, you should have like between $50,000 and $100,000. But they've kept it low because it's a token that's funding the validators. So they didn't want it at first. They didn't want it to be a I don't know. I don't even know the right way to describe it. All I know is that when the money comes in, they'll be making the liquidity better. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, it's audit chain. It's going to be a big AI play as soon as they get it up and running. All right, I put you back up, Pedro. Oh, Pedro's on the phone. Anyway,
Sorry about that.
There he is.
Yeah, I was coughing here for a second. Elon Musk just came. I guess Justin Elon Musk has joined the AMA as a listener for the Fetch Ocean merger, AGI. That's interesting. I'm almost like wanting. I guess it's over 1,000 people that are listening to it right now. I'm curious to hear what's actually going on.
I was in a thing once when Elon came on in the spaces, and I was like, holy shit. And it was actually him. It wasn't like his account.
Yeah,
and he spoke, and they had him speak too, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, dude, this is about to go nuts. These guys, dude, I bet you'll do I wonder if they're gonna do a fair launch or if it's gonna be a pre-sale and then into a launch. Yeah, this is gonna be nuts. Elon Musk is sitting there like, yeah, look, right now he's speaking right now. The speaker. There's somebody's. Dude,
we're just looking. If you're trying to show us something, we're just looking at your charts.
Oh yeah, I'll put it right here, boom, real quick.
Jesus says, "Have we seen when on Sol?" On Sol.
We can see this right here. So why does it do that?
I'll look at that one while you're doing that.
And whatever, I have a bunch of stuff here. Boom. But yeah, look, you can singularity speaker, and you have all these guys coming in. Sergey is talking, and then I guess it has Elon Musk. They pull back and have Elon Musk on it as well. So I guess it's a big deal. I think it's interesting because in that process, you see these guys like, well, they're very. That was very tactical of them to do that. Like I think it's very smart, and now they're the biggest talk in crypto. I mean, it's just brilliant, just absolutely brilliant. They just literally trumped all of. That's funny, trumped. Like they've literally just demolished anybody else that would literally want to even do. It's just nuts.
Here's Jesus. Here's Wen token here. Hopefully you got in way down there at the beginning, way down there at the other end. Yes, that's flying all right. That's
Wen. Oh yeah,
WEN on Sol.
Yeah. Sol Wen. We actually was looking at Wen yesterday.
Not Wen. Wen. WEN.
Yeah, WEN. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. WEN. And yeah, I was looking at them yesterday.
Oh, he got some free. Free is good.
Yeah. So when did he get in on it?
At the launch.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Pitmunk wants us to go over Zinu.
Zinu.
Zinu. But yeah, Wen token mooning.
You can see here, nice little sell off. This right here, I love this setup. This is my all-time favorite setup. We go above, we have a moving average, or we have a small red candle with lesser volume, a volume right here. So increase in volume, less volume on the sell, boom. And then it always will do this, pop, right? It's almost like guarantee. Like if it's something that's already gotten some news and you have a red day, right? But a small volume red day. That's always one of those moments that you know that it's going to push up. I was talking about that yesterday with a lot of the global markets with Bitcoin.
Oh, when is Jupiter's meme coin? Oh,
there you go. Well,
that's right. I should have
either
paid
way,
attention to that.
It went from 3. Oh, not that big of a thing. So it went from 3 to 5, so almost a single X. What's the let me pull it up here.
I'm trying to figure out why this thing's capturing my mouse on this screen. Very strange.
When USDC, this is to we'll do this one here. Market cap is at 350 mil. Liquidity, ooh, that's a small amount of liquidity though. 543,000.
All these coins have that now. That's why they're so volatile. Very few of them have 10 or 20%.
Ooh. Yeah, that's barely, it's not even, that's 0.5%. That's funny. Or is that 1%?
Jesus, we talked about KuCoin earlier a lot. And first of all, we think they are, if they did avoid the U.S. Laws, and they can find evidence of that, like they did with CZ saying, "No, just ignore them," then they're in deep shit. But on the other hand, the SEC sued them, saying they're trading securities on the same day that the CFTC put out in court papers that all those things are commodities, not securities. So the government is at ends with each other about the trading of securities. That part, I think they'll be fine with because the government can't get its act together. But if they avoided U.S. laws, the government's going to bring the hammer to them because the Biden administration literally has an executive order out there. Every agency do what you can to put the hammer to crypto.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't put, I mean, it's helping people around. I mean, this bull market, man, with what's going on with so many of the influencers and how they're helping people from third world countries becoming multimillionaires, bro, or 100,000aires, bro, is such a big deal. It's helping out a lot of people around the world.
I plan on it, Pedro. When this bull market is in 300 days or something like that, my plan is to have the coffers filled that I lost. I used to own 2 different manufacturing companies, and as everyone knows, manufacturing is quite capital intensive. And it cleaned out the Striking Balls fund. Literally cleaned it out, right down to zero. And at the end of this bull run, I learned all my lessons. The last bull run, actually, I didn't learn them. I got out of that bull run and just said, "Oh, I thought I should have done better." During the bear market, I learned my lessons about how tough this is, and it's been waiting for this time here. And I didn't have much money to start with, but we're going to turn it into, by this time next year, I'll have a Pepe style cigar here in my mouth, like.
Well, it's interesting.
Not stinking rich, just filled the bags back up where they should be at this point in my life.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like now I think we're going to have another bear market. Just like I said, like most likely we're going to have another meme market. And you're like, I don't know, Pedro. And I was like, well, I mean, it's part of the culture.
Jesus, sorry. Jesus, I don't think it'll have any effect on the market. The market really didn't care about CZ and Binance except for initial news.
Yeah.
I don't think so. KuCoins, I mean, they're a big exchange, but they're not a big player. You
Yeah.
know, they're not. I mean,
Yep.
they're big, but they're not an
They're
influencer
not
in the
30%
market.
of the market.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're like if you talk about percentage, I think they do maybe about 5%, 5-6% of the market. I mean, the reality is, I mean, CZ's group. I mean,
I
BNB
thought I took
still
the
does a
spin down.
huge amount. We have, I mean, there's so many centralized exchanges right now, and also a lot of decentralized exchanges that people use. That KuCoin is one of those ones. I mean, look at Kraken. Kraken started, you know, they have a huge, and even then when the SEC started coming after them, we saw a little bit of a like a little blip, but it was, you know, a half a day blip. And then, you know, people were like, okay, why are we selling? Okay, let's move forward. So it's like people are so bullish on crypto that it's gonna have to take a lot. I mean, it's literally the only way I could think that would really cause the bear or the bull market to stop is if America literally said, if Americans trade crypto, they will go to jail.
Kelvin, thanks for joining us and dropping the reward token thing again. You guys are shilling it hard today. Congrats.
Absolutely.
Congrats. You're the top shillers today. That's for sure.
Yep.
Pitmonk, help us find Zinu here, so or Zeno, or however you do it, so we can get that right one up there.
Yeah. But it's I just find
if you
it
have
really,
to drop Pedro a direct link in TG, just do that.
Yeah, that'd be better, bud. Pitmonk, and you want, and what was the Zinu? ZIN? Zinu. So Zombie Inu? Oh, do I have some of this? Forgot. They had a huge run up, and then they. Holy crap. Yeah, I think I bought them.
Zinu's on both BNB and ETH.
Yeah, I remember these
Pitmonk
guys.
says.
Dang. So
Wait,
is
what's up
this
with that? That can't be
is
right,
Zinu? Zinu? ZINU?
I mean, that was clearly a rug pull there. That wasn't pull that one's not pull the liquidity and trade it, because if they pulled all the liquidity and migrated, there'd be no more trading.
Dude, but like, look at it, man. Like this right here.
That can't be it.
It's
Pitmonk, what is it? Yeah. Oh, they migrated. That's an old one.
All right. Boom. So yeah.
Jesus says, "Ooh, looks like a great time to buy that one."
Oh, I see. Great time to buy. Love a lot. We migrated ZINU. Yeah. The Zombie Inu.
Yeah. Zombie. It's not zombie, is it? Is that what it is?
I think.
Is that what it really stands for? Zombie?
Yeah. That's exactly. I bought this last or during the bear. My friend was like, "Oh, they got all this stuff going." I said, "All right, whatever, dude. I have this in one of my wallets."
Well, maybe you failed to migrate and then lost your opportunity.
Oh, that sucks. I probably did. Yeah, this is it right here. It looks like this is on ETH. I've been BNB. I bought it on BNB.
Well, pick either one. Well, the prices are vastly different. There's no arbitrage going there.
Definitely. Boom. This is it.
Pitmonk.
This is it? I mean, this is what it looks like.
You got to tell us which contract this is.
I'm looking at this right now. So it's not, I mean, we're seeing volume come in, but not like substantial amount that we saw prior, but it is above the moving averages. We're going to need to see it come back down to this 2633 area. If I do want to get in on this, it's something that I would be looking to. Like that's this weekly, or you could get in on the 8 period, which would be that 3.348. But ultimately, like I'm not like, look, you have all this volume up here of all these people selling off. right? And now it's kind of chilling here. So if you're
Are
going to,
you seriously looking at the right chart?
dude, it's today, man. I mean, literally March 25th, right here. There's trading going on. I mean, look right here. People selling.
Hold on.
It's all today. Last 8 hours, 1 day, 5 days. So I mean, there's some trading going on. You know, and this is what it looks like. You know, coming down. So I mean, this last couple weeks, it has been moving. And I'm looking at this. It went from 902 to 904.5. So that's, you literally had a 2x. And maybe it just might be because ETH is pushing up. This is on ETH. So ETH was pushing up. So it pushed that over the last couple weeks also. But on the daily chart, I'm looking at this going, it's probably going to come back down until we get down to here, which is that 2521 area-ish is where I would look to go in at. Had a mini pump yet. Only follow the BNB chart. Oh, okay. Let's check out the BNB chart. Zombie Inu, yeah. Remember this.
Hey, Seuss, I agree with you. I can't even... Someone says this is the greatest meme coin that's ever going to happen. It's going to be on ETH. I'm like, nope. Delete. I can't do it. There's no way it costs those validators that much money to validate the transaction. It's just impossible. There's no way.
Okay, it's all pancake. Dude, look at this. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Is the contract OXC5?
I have the last 4 as in DBB5.
D508?
No.
I just direct message you one. I got it from the mainnetz guys.
Okay.
The Zinu people are the guys who build mainnetz. It was their first project. They apparently, I hope I say this correctly, one of the first projects they started, and they built out the token and some NFTs around it, raised some capital from that, and used it to bootstrap themselves to start building the mainnetz level 1 blockchain.
Hey, since I had old Xenu zombie tickets, do you guys mind hooking it up? See if y'all would.
You could probably I don't know, just go over the mainnetz room or the Xenu room and just ask, say, hey, I've got the old stuff. What should I do with it?
Boom. Yeah, so I'm looking at this. Okay, dude, it's not bad. 1/3 liquidity sitting right here.
Pitmonk says migration ended over a year ago. Wah wah wah.
Yeah, my boy Brinks calls. He's the one who actually put me onto him. Nice. Okay. Well, again, I would say the same thing. I'd expect this thing to come back down to the 9780 mark area here. I preferably where this demand zone is right here is where I would want to get in at, just because it's just a succinct area here, right here, that I can play off of.
Nice little recent pump, though.
Yeah, it's not bad. Going from 308 to 01. So I mean, that's like 20%. 20% push. Not bad. Got up
Pedro
to
be getting technical. I love it, says Jesus.
Bueno. It was funny. I think it was Chuck who said I'd vote for him, and then it reminded me of the vote for Pedro coin that they have going on. Like I was like,
Pitmonk, I think you're right. I think the pepez, the money that came in from pepez profits, helped pump it up, along with whatever the other one was too. But people took some of the profits from a meme coin and spread it out.
Okay.
Well, while we're talking about this this is not on mainnetz, but let's talk about the mainnetz, and let's check out their pepez chart, which I think you can only find on Gecko Terminal.
You want it? I forgot. I haven't been to Gecko Terminal in years.
Just type Gecko Terminal. It's much better now. It's an amazing site now. Gecko put some big money into it, and it's
good.
It has the data on everything. It's awesome. Not like it's different than Dex Tools, but it's out there. It's got the it's not Satcom business. Jesus says, vote Pedro for technical analysis. Yes. Vote for Pedro.
You know what? You know what's interesting is I was going over a lot of how crypto banter stuff, right? Because he's one of the top guys out there, right? And I know we've been trying to kind of connect with him and stuff like that as a group. And but I was looking over at where he wants to get in, and I'm like, you could get better at your TA there. Like I was like wondering, I was like, you know, like we could sit there and like almost partner, have a little partner like spot with him and be like, look, let me help you out with just kind of, you know, getting in at some certain points. I remember that whole entire thing that I had, that debacle with Mario Nafal or whatever his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he was there.
I just DM'd you the link to pepez, which is not doing so well. Still up a lot, but
pepez, here we go. Boom. Clink. All right, here we go. Boom. I'm gonna see if I can log in here and be able to. Is there a way to create an account here with them? So I'll log in. All right, yeah, perfect. Give me 1 second. Let me take over the screen. Yeah, take off the screen so I can log in. Perfect. Oh, you got. I just realized you still have what's her name? Colia and Zach Humphreys.
Colia from the Canadian blockchain. They got Zach Humphreys here, and Caitlin Long over on this side here, and CNBC running in the background. I don't use this view much. It's the main. I call it my main view. I use it for when I stand in here, but I haven't been doing that lately. I meant to hit that button.
There we are. We're in. Perfect. Okay. Good. Let's go ahead and pull these guys up here real quick. I can put this in. This here.
Yeah, pepez went up there to $5 million market cap, and now it's probably under 3 again, I'm guessing.
Let's go ahead and pull this up here real quick. 8, 20, 89.
But they've got an amazing amount of stuff staked. And they've got a bridge coming out. They're building their own bridge to be able to have people come on over to the mainnetz ecosphere and to be able to swap there without having to go through exchanges. Jesus, it's called mainnetz.
Wow.
And Pitmonk is he's a moderator over at mainnetz. That's how we learned about it.
So pepez isn't looking.
Yeah, the meme coin is actually building the bridge.
Okay.
That's the funny part. They're real developers. It's not just dudes in a basement, launch a meme coin. It's got staking. It's going to have a utility being a bridge and stuff like that. As soon as they get the bridge launched, it's just going to absolutely fly. But their first bridge was going to be from Matic into mainnetz, and they're having trouble with the Matic side of it working correctly.
Okay, well, whoever's in this, look, this is pepez. This is the one you gave me.
Oh, that's the daily one. Yeah, look, I was like,
yeah, like this is why I look at the daily.
Right.
Like, look, people here were selling off. You can see because of the seller wicks right here. These supply wicks were them indicating that there is real sellers coming in, right? And so when I was me looking at this, I would say then it's going to do price discovery. It's already gone below the lows here. You can see we went up first in the morning and now it's selling off. So it's probably going to go below this low here. I would assume See, this is always a little hard in the beginning right here, especially when it does price discovery, right? So I'm not gonna talk about this one here because you never know how far it can go. But in the same sense, though, like you said, there's a lot of fundamentals behind this coin. That's where it's going to be used for pepz, or not pepz, for mainnetz. So I would say, if I would, like, I personally, if I'm going to look, I'm looking at this lower level right here below the.
You have it so small we can't really see it. I realize
Okay,
it's a daily chart, but it's...
yeah, I'll expand it. Give me 1 second. Boom.
Royal Q's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Royal Q coming to us from...
It's giving Zimbabwe. So why is it? It's giving Zimbabwe.
It's giving Zimbabwe.
It's giving Zimbabwe. All right, let's go ahead and play here, and I'll expand this. Here.
Yes, Pitmonk. pepz will be pulled down in price because it's paired with NetZ. So
yeah, here we go. Boom. So I'm gonna sit here and play this. Yeah, so I would be looking, if I'm gonna purchase, really at these lower levels here for myself, just simply because I just, that's just where I would be looking to purchase at for myself, and that's right here at these lower levels. I'm not gonna put all my buy-in at this point, simply because I don't know how far it's going to go before we start to see consolidation, and then we get above the 8 period, and we'll get above the 20, and then it does this type of thing, and then
leave your chart static for a second here, and no, I mean, move it over so I can draw on it. Yeah, the deal is here. Well, you gotta stop moving it.
I know. I'm trying to make it right for you. All right, there you go.
No, you gotta leave some space though. I liked it how you had it before when I said leave it right there. This chart, this spot here is not the launch. That is when Gecko Terminal started following it and started hoovering up its data. It actually launched 4 days before, way down here.
Oh.
So at launch, it was already a 20x.
Oh. All right. Okay. So
yeah.
It went. Oh wow. So it went from 2 to.
It started at
20.
Yeah. I mean, it started down at
20.
Whatever it is, 1 cent or something.
30. 40. 50. Dude, you got up to 60, almost 54x, dude. That is nuts. Okay, so if it's down here, if this is 20x, okay, expect it to come about half. I wish I could see the old chart. Did it go up and go down at all?
Yeah.
Give me the price point so I can sit there.
I'll try and draw it. I'll try and draw how it went. It went
give
like
me
this.
Look at the price on the left. Or look
like
at the
that.
price on the right. Look at the price on the right. Like, look at the price on the right. Find out where it launched on the original price, and then you'll see a peak. And the key is I need to see where the peak was before it went.
You need to
on
zoom
the
out
launch
a little.
day.
You need to zoom out a little.
All right,
I need more room to draw.
Oh, like this right here?
Yeah, the chart kind of went from launch.
What was
it
the
had about 4 days. So in the daily chart, it went like, I don't know what the initial price was. I'm just going to draw it. It went like this, like that, and then like that.
Okay, so that right there, you're saying that peak and drop is around that level?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good to know. So that means that, okay, this area right here is a good area to be purchasing at then, because it was around the same previous peak. And now the buyers are now stepping in. So let me pull down here. I'm maybe even a little bit further down in here. Let me see. Yeah, we'll
now
say
you got to move it.
No. So I'm saying
you can't move it now, right?
Yeah. No, don't move it, because you. Again, I'm basing this all off on your drawing.
Right.
So, I would say, like here, I would play.
It started at 1, right? At 1. It started at 1,000th of a cent. That's where it started.
Okay, if we start at 1,000, and then the previous peak before it sold and then made a new high. What was the previous peak number?
It was about the $3 million market cap, so right about where I drew it.
Okay, so that's about right here. So previous peak was right here, 3 mil. So that, yeah, this right here between maybe even a little bit up right here, because you never know. It will price test, and right here at these lows here, you have people who are going to come in and again buy because they've been waiting for a pullback. So this area of 16, 15, potentially maybe go back to I doubt maybe 1,000, because it always sits right above, right, and then that holds the floor and then it pushes up. So I would, yeah, this area is a decent area. I would definitely be buying around 2484, 2204-ish area. These areas here are good areas, so that when it comes back, and the biggest part for me is this right here, there's no supply. You have supply here, but until this right here is a decent amount of supply right here. Boom. Go right here. But from here,
just Jesus says no tapping today. We haven't tapped it in yet.
We haven't tapped it in. No tap through, bro. The price is wrong, Bob. No, as you all can know, we're definitely old farts.
Price is wrong, bitch.
Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, man, like right here, like. Okay, so this right here, this is gonna be your supply. This will be a overhead resistance right here, but it's still a good area. Like, if we start to see consolidate and then pop up, that's gonna be real nice. So, if you've already bought in at the thing, and those people who bought in at the launch definitely sold on. That's 54x, man. That's not a bad day.
Pitmonk says he had 220x, and I can't figure out how that happened.
He got on the pre-sale then, it sounds like.
There was no pre-sale. This was just secret launch and everyone FOMO'd.
Yeah, so
he was like the third transaction or something like that.
That's why he was down at the very bottom, probably down in here.
Yeah, his transaction probably 10x'd it.
Yeah.
$20 in.
Easily. 200. That's not bad at all, man. Not bad at all, bro. That just created our Pitmonk 220x all-time high. Not bad at all. Dude, I love that. And dude, and then with that type of dude, I mean, you put in $10. You just walked out with $10 and you have 220x. Come on, Brian, you can do it. 10 would be 100. 100, that would be 1,000. Dude, that's 2,000 off of $20, dude. Not bad at all. 27.
Don't think he sold at the top either. Don't get crazy.
Either way, I mean, even at 200x is not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get that greedy, dude, like, you just 200x. You hit 100, 200x. Take that money.
Right. That's the problem with this chart, is that these new people came in here when it launched on CoinGecko, and new people came in and bought it, and then it started going, and they're like, oh my god, we got to sell before it just goes to zero. They don't know that there's a whole, there's a 54x down there, of people holding and all that money that rides in there. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Pitmonk left his moon bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
He took his $80.
Look, man, you keep getting $80, man. 80, and then you're up. You build that up to $100, and that $100 goes.
Hey, Seuss, we'll get into that B-cock in you in a little bit, but while we're still finishing up, Chuck asked us to look at the mainnetz Z chart. So Pedro, if you could pull up the net Z chart.
The net Z chart here. Net Z.
Pitmonk says it's his billionaire bag. You know what? I'm going to give the dev of this project the benefit of the doubt here. He's still improving. I've asked him to include me in the loop when he's going to announce something new, and he showed me a screenshot of updating the staking page to even something cooler, and there's going to be good alpha coming out about that. Never mind building the bridge, which will bring the money in, and that's what it needs.
And marketing, you guys, marketing cannot be understated. Like,
Right, I think they're not really doing a lot except for what the community does, because it's hard for the FOMO to come in right now. I think it just needs to percolate for a little while, and no one needs to panic. Oh, you still got when on the chart here.
Oh yeah, I'm looking right here for DYOR and NetZ. Okay. NetZ's definitely there is buying coming in. Nice. You know, this area here is a nice little area of buying. So there you go. Okay. There's not a lot of selling there, even though there's selling. As it sells off, people are buying at these levels. The NetZ Inu here, or NetZ group here. So that's not a bad area. Not a bad area. I want to see it potentially do a big wick down, something similar to this, big wick down, and then from there, I want to see it come back and go green, right, where it looks like this. Basically just big sell-off, go green, and then stay above the close, or stay above the close of that green candle, right, where it puts a big like doji candle, but with a, you know, it looks like this candle right here. And then what you want to see is it stay above its close of that type of candle from right here. Like that you want to say, so you want to see it close above it, consolidate, go up, come back down, find support on the peak of that type of candle, and then what's up?
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't realize it'd come down that much.
Yeah,
that's what's dragging the pepez.
Yeah,
I mean, I think like 70% of the tokens are staked in pepez. There's really little sell pressure. But this, since they're paired with NetZ, right here will drop the price, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hey, Pitmonk, how much money is that? Are we talking here? I mean, I haven't been paying attention to the sells. Is that like, you know, $100,000 coming out of the project, or $1 million, or 10 grand? I mean, if the amount of money coming out, you can kind of gives away what it's being used for. If it's just a couple of wallets selling a lot, then it's like, you know, maybe the team needs some money to keep developing, and so they're taking some money out. Maybe there's a whale that's dumping it or something like that. If you got any idea on that, just feel free to let us know. OBJ Visual Star, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Please hit that like button if you don't mind. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'd appreciate that. And share us on your preferred social media platform. We'd really appreciate that.
If you buy $100 worth of NetZ, it'll change the chart. No, maybe pepez it will, but not NetZ.
I was gonna say, man, that's.
Yeah, remember, you got to remember, one of the things is also tough is that NetZ, while here on this chart, Pedro, it's on 8 exchanges now. And so a lot of the volume comes in. If there's a big sell somewhere, a lot of the resulting volume will be ARB action. So it's possible that one of the exchanges, someone dumped a whole shit pile of it. And this sell is just, these cells are just arbitraging the price back to being equal.
Yeah.
Space Cat, I have to go to the dentist. Welcome, Space Cat. Thanks for joining us.
Space, the final frontier.
Space Cat, thanks for joining us. I have to go. I got a chip in my tooth. Right here in the front of it. I look like a... Well, I'm not going to say. Someone here might be a redneck and get offended that I called him a redneck. I got a chip in my tooth. Doctor keeps fixing it. They're like... Our dentist keeps fixing it. They're like, this time, you'll die with this thing in your mouth still. It's never going to chip again. 6 months later. Doc,
there it
still
is.
Out.
So, I mean, overall, man, I would say this project, and we need to see some real buyers, you know, like a couple big buyers to really push back up, because this here was pushing up. It was a big green candle, and it hit this overhead supply here. I gotta turn this to red now. And definitely one of those things that for myself, I'm more or less looking at. Like it's gotta change some. Yeah, this consolidation here. Now, once it came back up, you could see that it just sold off. That's not a good sign, in all honesty. But if we can sit there and see some real buyers and just see it grind through this, or it very much could just blow right through this, come back and sit on top of this as support, and then continue up, is what you would want to sit there and see. But you know that we need to see something like that. And by the way, it is about 2.5 hours since we've been going, so
yeah, it's time. We're getting, as I always say at this time of the day, we're getting long in the tooth. Why don't you give that bee cock in you a run at it?
Okay. And where can I find them at? Let's see if I can find them at here real quick at Gecko B. What was the
let me look down through here. BCOQ.
BCOQ. BCOQ.
It's a Solana.
Yeah, right here. BCOQ. Right here. Let's go right here. There's no way to save these.
I'm messing around with a little lo-fi music in the background here, trying to get something different.
I like it. I love lo-fi, man. Boom indicator. Okay, so this isn't. Yeah, it's not bad. The only problem is you do have a cross of the 8 and 20 that is holding up this as resistance. So you can definitely see it every time it hits it. It's starting to hit resistance. We've seen it all the way back here since the 17th. So now as we continue, you need to see it. I would look to see that 100 period moving average, as you can see right here. I'll do this right here. So right here, I would look, if you're looking to get in, I would, this moving average sitting right here, where I would be wanting to place my trade in, and then my stop would be right below here. But it's a good sign to sit there and say you have your 100 period and your 50 period moving average sitting right at these right levels. So your 89. Let me go ahead and place this here. Default set. Let me make sure this is correct. Yep, save as default set. Okay, there we are. So yeah, I like this right here. I mean, if you're going to, I would sit there. I want to, like I said, you got a lot of resistance with the crossover here. I would look also, but once it gets through here, okay, there's not much to stop it as a resistance level from supply wicks until we get to all-time highs. That's the key, is it's got to fight through those moving averages to win here. But if it can fight through that, you're going to be good. Should be good here. And let me post this up here so you can sit there and see this. So you have your resistance, your 20, and you have your 8-pair moving averages that it's finding resistance on. If it gets through this with major volume, right, you can see that yesterday was major volume that is sold off. I would personally want, if I'm going to get in, I want to get in down here, where you had buyers that basically, you had sellers that sold off, and the buyers step in, pushed up, and looks like from here they would have made 7, 14. So yeah, they had at least a 7-8x at the peak here, and so they're definitely, there'll be other people that are going to step in right here at that 50 period, as well as that supply zone here, or excuse me, demand zone here. This is what I would look at. So that's in a nutshell. Yeah. I'm thinking this can push up more if more degens jump in. Yeah, obviously, absolutely. If this thing can actually push above this area here and get on like CMC trending or CoinGecko trending or any of the major dexes out there trending, right? That's another one. Or SEX, if it gets on a SECT and that central exchange holds it, they're going to promote it, right? And so that starts new trading, and then potential get above this area here. What is my biggest issue right here is just that their volume. Where's the liquidity? There we go. Oh, they're at 1.2 million. All right, not bad. So 1.2 million. So that means that they were 10. So they were at about 5 million market cap when they hit. No liquidity. No, 7. Excuse me, 7 million market cap. So they were at 7 times.
Chuck Jansen, thanks for joining us. Is off to mine some fiat. I got to mine some fiat here soon too for Mrs. Striking.
All right, well that's about it. So I'm looking at this. They're at 7 million. They got up to about 7, 14, 28, like 30, 35 mil, which is not bad at all. They could see another pump, but that's typically these are kind of short-lived, right? These guys came in at its low at, wow, shoot, that's nice. But these people got in at the 5. There's a lot of money that was made here, and the fact is that
this little pump here, people sold out like, oh my god, look, we're out, it's done. Nothing, kapow.
Yeah, absolutely. And those people sitting there, they definitely, dude. What is that? That looks like. I mean, let's just play here. 7. It's so 700.
Hey, Sus, you get in on early on a bunch of things here. I see a pattern here. You're like, oh, I got in early. What's your secret to getting in early? Are you 100% degenning every Telegram room and every Twitter thing? What's your secret there?
So they had 100x right there.
Yep.
Still holding. Yeah. How you finding these little gems here? How you playing with them?
Spread the alpha. Spread the alpha, baby.
Spread the alpha. The more people you let know, the more people jumping in, and then the more people tell other people. So that's just how it rolls. Nice. That's nice right here. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Alrighty. Well, guys, it's about that time. Get a little late in the day here. I'll be DJing on Bird Eye and look at graphs. What's Bird Eye? Hey, what? Hey, that's why I'm here. We all learn from each other. It's true. It's true. One back or one hand scratches another back. If that's how it's supposed to be said. But yeah.
Oops, wrong button.
Oh, we're gonna go check out BNB real quick because we said we would.
All right, let's check out BNB.
Boom.
Bird Eye is a website that just has a lot of alpha on it, I think, if I recall. I don't use it that much.
Oh, we'll have to go check it out then. Bird Eye. Send us the link. They can post in the link, right?
No, they can't post links. The feed people get too much there.
Got it. Good point. Good point. Boom. Hit us up. Let me hit us up on you're in the Telegram group, right?
DM me the Bird Eye link and I'll
play with it. Love. I think I've actually even been on it too.
Yeah, I have too. I think it's buried in my 1,000 bookmarks that I don't pay attention to anymore.
Here we go.
God, the sun just came out here. I look out through a window here and my lighting was set up for clouds and the sun just blasted me here and I'm like, ah.
Let there be light.
Senor.
All right, here we go. Watch list, BNB here. Alrighty. Yeah, BNB doing a nice little sell-off here. We did hold above that. Oh, we did close above that 8-period moving average. I was talking about that. How actually it's not BNB. That's BTC. BTC closed below that 8 right there. Actually, we're finding some support on that 8. Or resistance on the 8 on BNB. It's looking like it's coming down here. I'd expect if it does come back down, that first resistance or the first support level is going to be about 542-ish area to about 531. But I'm pretty positive it'll probably do a little bounce and then come back down and test that 504 area before we see continuation then. Real nice though. I mean, I always like when we do a little bit of a sell-off so that we can get in at a lower price. And then ETH is looking like it is also turning over here, hitting that 89 and 8 period moving average. Oh wait, I was wondering what's going on. I was like, I don't remember these things looking like that. Makes sense now. Sorry about that. All right. So we're bouncing off that 8-period moving average on BNB. We're playing off of this. You can see how that 8-period is moving up. Let me check out the. Okay, so it's the end of the week. Boom. So we pushed up on Sunday. Saturday came down. Sunday went up. Boom, boom. Came back down. Yeah, so this area here, these lower areas here would be an area you'd want to see to come back down to that 538 area-ish. But I do see that 20-period moving average is strong. You can see it bounced off and pushed back up. It came back and test. So it's got to fight through that 20. That 20 is sitting at 558. So if we can hold and we see a green candle today, we need to see a green candle today. If we don't see a green candle today, it's going to most likely over the next day or two shoot down below that 20. And the next real junction turning point is that 449 area here. So that's in a nutshell, my peoples.
It's like the Academy Awards. The music's playing.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for coming in today, my peoples. If you guys have any questions, concerns, you guys know you can reach us at what is our group called?
DYOR Media, Striking Crypto Smackdown. I'm gonna eliminate the Striking Crypto Smackdown. I was just consolidating names. It'll be DYOR Media. You can find us in the TG Room post there. We have a great AI bot there. You can ask it any question about the show. It's pretty hilarious. Thanks everybody for joining us today. Really appreciate it. Had a great show today. We talked all about everything. The most important lesson we learned today was stay safe out there. Remember, crypto meme coins are a zero-sum game. For every dollar that someone earns, someone loses a dollar, and you want to stay on that earning side, not that losing side. We always say you don't want to be the exit liquidity, right? Just saying, when your bag goes from $100 to $80, someone else's bag went from 100 to 120. So that's it. Pit Monk, thank you very much. Really appreciate the alpha you send us and the community you bring us. That's all I got for today, ladies and gentlemen. Pedro, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. So be there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do a little Ellen dance now.
Stuck on the Ellen.
Oh, where's my camera? Adios, amigos!